Okay, let me walk through the steps on how to create a free Cassandra instance. So what you're going to do is you're going to start by going to astra.datastax.com/signup. So from here, some of the things that you should know is that DataStax, these are the folks that invented Cassandra, and they have paid support. They have an enterprise version of Cassandra. And what they do is they will give you a free, no credit card needed um, Cassandra instance. In this free Cassandra instance, they obviously put limitations, etc., around you, but I'm going to go ahead and just sign up with one of my Google accounts, just so you can see. You can sign up with any email address. That's all that you need is an email address. I'll do Fanego21. Continue. We'll give this a second. You're going to have to accept the terms and policies. Okay, then you just quickly walk through all of their data collection. So obviously they would want you to be more specific, but I'm going to go ahead so I can get to this point right here. Everything in the world now obviously is about AI, so they have a lot of AI features, components, etc., in here. Okay, so once you've done that, you now have a DataStax account, a free DataStax account, and from here, what you can do is you can select databases, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a database that we can use for the course. Okay, we're going to select the database that we can use for the course. So what I'm going to do is, it doesn't matter which one we choose. I think I will choose a serverless, create a serverless database. Okay, again, let's create a serverless database. I want a serverless non-vector. The vector databases, those are for the AI-based solutions where they will tokenize your input so that we can use those for, or they'll vectorize your input so that we can use those for generative AI. That's not what we're going to do here. We're going to use a serverless non-vector, a more traditional database. For now, we're going to call it Killer Video Cluster, no E in killer. For the key space name, we're going to call it just Killer Video. Killer Video. And for the provider, you can use any provider that you want. This is going to change. So you can use any one that you want, and within there, you'll pick a region. So I picked Google Cloud, US East 1. Now, obviously, I'm not going to upgrade. The whole point of this is that this is free so that we can use this environment for our class, create the database, and then you'll just need to give it a little bit of time for it to load. Now, obviously, this will take a few minutes for the database to be created. You see it pending over here. While it's pending, let me just walk you through a couple of things. First of all, once it's finished being created, you can select connect. That'll connect you to the database over here. Obviously, that's not ready yet. Underneath, however, from the command line, if you wanted to, let's say, interface with your new database using Python, Java, C++, C#, Go, or Node.js, I'm a Python guy. So I would select Python, and then they'll walk you through the steps one at a time for creating clients that can interface with your new environment. So we'll do a lab on this where we can connect using Python, using Colab to connect to our new database. Here's another thing. So I'm going to click connect. It looks like it's active now. I'm going to choose connect. So we should be connected. So let's go over to the CQL. the Cassandra query language console. This will take a few seconds to start up. And from here, let's start to interface and kind of connect with the database. So I'm going to start with a show host. When I do show host, you see it's going to show me it's connected to my Cassandra DB at cassandra.ingress:9042. So this is showing me the current host details where my database is located. From here, just paste in these commands. I want to create a key space, but in this case, you can see my key space already exists. So I executed the command create key space if it doesn't exist with the replication, but it already exists. So that's all that this is telling me. But we manually created this, so that's fine. So from here, what I want to do is I want to make sure I do use killer video. Okay, so that's going to move me over to the killer video key space. And then from there, I can start to create tables. I'm going to create a table. I'm going to call this table Dr. Lee. And in this Dr. Lee table, I'm going to say user ID is UUID, primary key. I'm going to say first name is going to be of type text. I'm going to say last name, which will be of type text, comma, and then I'm going to say email. And after I say email, I'm not going to put a comma after that. I'm going to go ahead and close out this command, put my semicolon there, execute that, and it's not what I was expecting. Okay, I had a obvious typo in my had an obvious typo in my create table. So let me try this one more time. Create table, Dr. Lee, open paren, return. Well, actually, let me Control C. I have to first use killer video. Okay, that's first. Okay, so now I'm in the killer video key space. Then I have to do a create table. Dr. Lee, open paren, return, user ID, UUID. Primary key is my data type here. First name, type text. Last name, type text. Okay, and email, type text. No comma after that. Now let's close this out. Okay, that should create my my table now. So if I from here, if I do describe tables, I should see my Dr. Lee table listed here, or any table that you want to create. So from here you can add your data, but I just wanted to have a very quick kind of getting started so that you would have that. Okay, that's all I got. Thank you very much for your time, and have a great day.